So hey guys, welcome to my new video. In this video I am going to explain this question, that is sub arrays with some k. So in this question we have given an unsorted array of integers. We have to find the number of continuous sub array having sum exactly equal to the given number k. So let me explain this question with the help of this test case, that is n equal to 5, that is n equal to 5, and the array given to us is like 10, 2 minus 2, and 2, 20 and 10. So we have to find the sub arrays number of sub arrays. We have to find the number of sub arrays that have that sum that is equal to the our, that is k. So in this case, in this particular case, we have k equal to minus 10. So we have to take that sub arrays, those sub arrays which have this k equal to minus 10, sum equal to minus 10. So simply we will simply we will see the sub arrays, possible sub arrays whose sum is equal to the minus 10. So the first sub array will be, that is if I consider 10 to minus 2 and minus 20. So the total sum of this sub array will be minus 10. So this is sub array 1. So and another sub array that will be possible from here to here, that will be also that will be also the sum of this array will also will be minus 10. So we will increment one pair, so 2, and we can see if there is any other pair that is possible whose sum is minus 10, then yeah, this is also a sub array whose sum of these elements will be minus 10. So we will increment by 1. So there are 3 sub arrays. I think the answer will be 3. There are 3 sub arrays that are possible with their sum minus 1, minus 10, sorry. So yeah, that is minus 10. There are 3 you can say 3, exactly 3 sub arrays that are possible for k equal to minus 10. So in this case, k is, we have given k is equal to 33. So simply from, so here explanation part is given here. So from 0 to 2, that is from 0 to 2, that is 0 to 2. Yeah, this is the sum of these the first sub array will be 9, 4, 20, and the second sub array will be, that is this 2 to 4, it is 0, 1, 2. This is that is 23 minus 10, that is 33. So there are 2 sub arrays possible in this case. So the output will be 2. So simply what we are doing here is simply uh, first I will come with the brute force approach. So brute force approach will be, brute force approach will be we will run a nested loop. The outer loop will pick the element of the array, and we will declare and some variable inside this for loop, and after that I will write the inner for loop for for we can choosing the, that is selecting this all possible we can say all possible subarrays whose sum is that is equal to k. For example, uh, let me dry run this test case, explain with the dry run. So this is the test case. So let me explain this test case by dry running this code. So the first for loop will be, so first for loop will be from 0 to, you can say 0 to, that is n, that is the length, that will be capital N, that will be from 0 to the length of the array, that is length, sorry, size of the array. And the second, and we will inside the outer loop we will simply declare some variable, and we will write, after that we will write inner loop be that will be selecting, we can say, for example, j equal j I equal to at 0th index and j equal to at 0th index. So i for ith index, the j will simply explore the all the subarrays. So so the j will be simply for, we can say simply for uh, ta- taking the subarrays, or we, we can say j is used for all the possible, or by picking for 10 we can explore all the possible cases. For example, 10 to, we can say 10 to 10 to minus 2, and 10 to minus 20, and this is 10 to minus 2 minus 20 and 10. So with the help of j we can explore the all possible subarrays for index 10, for index I. So after that simply this will be or also less than n, and from I equal to 0 to n, and simply what will I do is simply make the sum equal to arr of j, and simply I what I can say, simply I write simply I will put the condition, if our sum that is equal to k, then simply I have to count that pair. So I will declare a count variable here, that will be initialized from 0. So I will increment the count, and at the end we have to simply return that count. So we have to return the number of total subarrays whose sum is equal to k. So simply this will be the brute force approach, and this approach will have the time complexity of, that is because we are running the outer loop will be running from 0 to n. So and the inner for loop will also running from I to, that is I to n. So in worst scenario, that is the total time complexity will be n into n, that is big O of n square. As we are not using any extra auxiliary space, so the we can say the space complexity will be big O of n, that will be big O of n, and the time complexity will be n square. So this will be the brute force approach. Now how can we optimize it with the help of, so we can optimize it with the help of the hash map. We will take the hash map, with the help of hash map we will optimize this thing. So in the nested for loop, what we are doing, we are simply what we are doing here, repetitive here, is simply uh, we are adding the we are adding the sum again and again. We are doing this iterative thing again and again. For example, if I have calculated this sum, that is 10 plus 20, that is 12, then in the for the next index, when j comes here, for the next in the next in the next iteration, so we have to consider this. We have to find the sum again, that is 10 plus 2 is 20, and we have to find again and again. This will be this is our what we can say, this is we are repeating this step again and again. So with the help of, we can say, with the help of hash map, we what we will do is we will simply, here we are doing calculating the step. We are doing this step, that is calculating the sum of these possible arrays again and again. So this is the repetition task. So what we will do is simply store this store this sum store this sum in hash map, and with their with their count. For example, if I encounter that is if I encounter any sum, so I will store this sum to our hash map, and I will see that sum, how many times that sum will be repeated, and after that simply I will be simply adding this count to our count variable. So this will give the total number of pairs in the map. So simply what I will do here is simply I will take the unordered map, of type int comma int, that is mp. So here the first integer will be storing the our current sum to the index, and the second int will be storing the count of this sum. If this sum we will store this sum, if we encounter this sum at the first time, we will store in the map, and if with their count, and if we encounter this sum again, we will simply add this count of this sum to our answer variable, which will give the total number of pairs. So this is simple logic behind this. So with the help of code, we will see this question with the help of code. So let's code in the